Welcome to Paradise Love and Veggie. I'm Samantha Davis. Evenings are especially beautiful on the farm, and this week has been so darn busy. I thought for today's episode I would actually just take you on a drive around the farm and show you a little bit why I think this place is so darn special. Okay, you ready to load up? Let's go for a ride. Come on. Go for a ride around the farm? Go for a little ride? Here, load up. Okay, here we go. I love driving around the farm in the evenings. It just really gives a different perspective of just kind of farm life. I get really caught up in the day-to-day stuff, and it just kind of helps me relax and, like I said, just kind of look at the farm from a different point of view. This week has been really amazing and super challenging. I'm learning a lot new, more responsibilities here at the farm, and there's a lot of history. This farm has been around for 3 generations, and the 4th generation is a 14-year-old right now. So it's like it's just really special to be part of it. So yeah, this morning I only slept about 2 hours last night. I was kind of amped up. I was really excited about just different stuff that was going on, and I went to a friend's and hung out for a while, and then I came back and the full moon was just so spectacular. I just couldn't really tear myself away from the garden. I had to just spend some time out there, and I'm so glad I did. It was really beautiful with the full moon coming up. This week I had actually planned on doing an episode on full moon planting, but when I started kind of researching the history of it, I realized I've kind of been winging it, and I don't know as much as I thought I did, so I'm probably going to revisit that at a later time. We've got some other cool episodes coming up. I've been talking to a search and rescue from a local county, and they're going to do an episode with hiking safety, so I'm really excited about that. Let's see, what else do I have lined up? I've got eventually probably an RV store or shop. They do repairs, and I wanted to do an episode on the differences between getting your RV prepped, seasonally if you live in it full time versus if you are a full-time resident in your RV, because it makes a really big difference. There's just so much things that you have to do for upkeep. When I lived it full-time in my RV, I know a lot of times people would say, oh, it's so cheap to live in an RV. It's really not. The maintenance alone is just, it's pretty astronomical, the things that you have to do. So there's that episode. I've got some cool episodes going on. Today my friend came over and helped me in the garden for a little bit, which is really awesome. My best friend Michelle, and I totally needed some help. I've just been really feeling super stressed, and she came over and helped me for about 4 hours. We're doing a bunch of new signs at the farm that I'm responsible for, getting done, and so last night I only slept 2 hours, and I got up this morning. We had a burn permit to burn some brush from trees we had cut down, so I was out tending the burn pile. That's really barking at a cow. I was out tending the fire at 7:30, and the day just kind of got away from me, and I didn't really have anything planned for this week. Like I said, I really wanted to. That's my dog, my wonderful dog. She gets excited about the cows, which you can clearly see. So yeah, so I just was like, wow, you know, these viewers, I think I'm up to 130 something subscribers right now. And I thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my station. It's really a challenge, you know, trying to like do work and film everything. And yeah, it can just be extremely challenging. So I appreciate you, you know, just being a supporter. And I never talk about, but I should talk about, I have a website, paradiseloveveggies.com, and that's, you can buy hats on there and make some, I call it body butter, and a salve out of tallow, which is rendered down beef fat, and it doesn't smell like beef, so don't worry about that. I use essential oils, and I was actually given this recipe from a dear friend of mine who is a third generation herbalist, and I felt really awesome that she had you know, trusted me to teach me this recipe, and the stuff just works amazing. I use it as lotion, I use it as bean cream. Gosh, I just use it all the time. So we're coming up here. This is what we refer to as the South Hill here at the farm, and this is where we do some of our composting for the compost that we sell. So it looks like up here there's some alder sawdust, and then there's some piles of compost up here that are just kind of hanging out. So we're going to come up here and turn around. And so this is kind of it. A lot of times this area, and if you've been watching my videos for a while, you've seen me walk on these piles. Like they're huge. And so yeah, so this is nothing. You know, what you see here today, this is nothing. Okay, so I'm going to turn around. I've got the camera going for my headshot, and then I've got the one going to see the view of what I'm seeing out my window. And I gotta tell you guys, it's a challenge to film by yourself. I could totally use a third and fourth hand right now, but hi Ruby. But hi baby. But you know, I try to make it work. So yeah, so hopefully when we come back down the hill here, you'll get to see what just the evenings at the farm are just so gorgeous. And I'm just so happy to be part of it here. This time of year is just crazy. I had finally felt like I was all not all caught up in the garden, because come on, that's never going to happen, but I was feeling really good about it. And then we got about 8 days of rain, and oh my goodness, that just totally like threw off the whole game plan. I've had to like reweed areas, and I need to put more chips down. And yeah, it's so much this time of year, and I was like, oh well, I'm zealous, I'm just gonna start doing season 4, and you know, no problem, I can whip out a video a week, and in between everything. And like I said, I started taking on more responsibilities here at the farm, learning about things that we have to do every year that really make the farm tick. So yeah, it's a little challenge. So thanks for kind of putting up with me this week with my I'm filming at home episode, and I'm not filming in the garden episode tonight. I'm going to show you some clips because my strawberries are doing super awesome, and I'm super proud of those. They've been probably bearing fruit now for, oh my goodness, probably about a week and maybe 10 days. And I've been harvesting as much as I can, and probably every 2 days I get to harvest, or I choose to harvest. And yeah, there's tons of strawberries coming on right now, which is really awesome. I've really been enjoying my little area that I made with the wagon, the old wagon that I salvaged, and all the flowers that are growing around it. I mean, I just think it looks spectacular. The garden, every year it gets better, and I'm just so proud of it. you know, working that hard and having something that you do and love so much, it's just really a blessing, and I feel really honored to be here and be able to just really fulfill my dreams and my goals of doing projects, and it's pretty spectacular. So Ruby is barking at, I'm going to turn this and see if you can see out the window. So Ruby's barking at the cows right now. They're out in the field, and she does pretty good if she's off her leash and just hanging out with them, but if she can't get to them, she gets really, really upset. So that's kind of what's going on right now. So we're just coming back up toward the farm, toward my little garden, and as you can see, the sun is getting ready to go down, and it's so beautiful out. I'm trying to turn the camera. There we go. It's so beautiful right now. There we go. So the sun's almost done for the day. I am like totally done for the day, but I've got to go in and edit this video so I can take it tomorrow to my friend's work and get it uploaded, because my internet around here is really terrible. It takes between 12 and 16 hours for me to try to upload a video, and sometimes it fails, which is really frustrating. So I take it to my friend's work, and actually last week's episode where we filmed at the station signs, and they're really good to me, and so it's like 20 minutes there. It's super fast, which is awesome. So that's like been a really big game changer for me, actually having more time with my laptop. Not that this time of year I get much more time with my laptop. And you see these little birds here on the fence are so cute. They're just hanging out. They're just hanging out. I love all the birds around here. There's so many different varieties of birds, and it really goes all year round as far as the different birds. We've got yellow finches right now. I'm seeing a bunch of butterflies in the garden, and some of those white mothflies, which I'm not too keen on, but you know, they're here too. And the slugs are getting a little bit better. Today I planted, with the help of my friend, a bunch of sunflowers and nasturtiums, and we plugged them into the holes where the slugs had eaten certain squash and such that I planted. So hopefully tonight the slugs won't get to them before I put down my coffee grinds, because I'm just too tired. I can't do everything in one day. So I just wanted to take you guys on a little tour of the farm, because I just think it's so beautiful around here in the evening. Yeah, I wanted to share that with you, because it's really a special place, and clearly when you live and work somewhere, it's a major part of your life. And you know, being on season 4 and doing this show, you know, you guys are a major part of my life too. So I'm really appreciative again for you watching my show. And hi Ruby. Hi Ruby. Can I hold it all together? Can I continue to hold the video stuff and drive and get licked and kissed from my dog all at the same time? I don't know. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to keep making it work till we get done here with the video. As long as I don't fall off the bridge here with the car, which would be totally sucky. Last week I was totally bummed. I went a little bit fast driving or backing out of the garden driveway, and I totally smashed into a piece of equipment with my truck that I didn't even know was there. And I was like, oh, that sucks. So it's like bigger than a scratch. I can't really get touch-up paint because it's not a touch-up. It's like a silver dollar sized gouge of missing paint. So not sure what I'm going to do, but that's just a side story. Anyways, yeah, so we're coming up to we're going to turn here in a second. And I'm trying to delay because it's like I cannot move my camera out the window any more than I have it. And I apologize because this potentially, maybe if I didn't have the dog with me, maybe if I had a third hand, it might be a little bit better. But we're going to turn here and head into my garden so you kind of see the evening of what it looks like. And that's it. This is the non-episode episode. Thanks for watching, and please check out my website. And if you want to contact me, you can contact me through my website and let me know what you want to see on my show. And I appreciate your watching. That's it. I'm Samantha James. Thanks for watching Paradise Love and Veggies, and we'll see you next time.